in the poorest school in Washington County, yet it's on par with some of the best schools in the state.
As Project Baltimore's Chris Papps explains, there's a secret to success at Salem Avenue Elementary.
After 11 years, it's become a tradition in this Hagerstown community.
It's a great way to build community and just be out in force here. I took two.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Perfect. Here we go. Avon Road. All right. He really was a cutie patootie.
1 week before the start of school, equipped with maps and student lists.
Hannah's in your homeroom, right? Yep. Okay. Like the one we're heading to next, I had his sister in 3rd grade, so she's gonna be a 5th grader this year.
Teachers from Salem Avenue Elementary hit the streets for what's known as the Blitz.
Hey! Hi, Maynard. How are you? Is Kimberly back there too? Hi, Kimberly.
Molly Adams and Stacey Yost teach 3rd grade at Salem Avenue. Together, they have 30 students on their list. That's 30 homes to visit.
All 4 of these awesome teachers, we're all going to get to see you and work with you during the day. It's so important to build those relationships because kids can't access the learning if they don't feel important and valued.
For 3 hours, they knock on doors, introduce themselves.
We're the teachers. We just came to say hey.
Meet their students and their families.
Nice to see you. I'm Mrs. Adams. How are you?
Principal Thomas Garner created the Blitz in 2012.
Yep.
He wanted teachers to see firsthand how their students live and the challenges they face. Because at Salem Avenue Elementary, every student faces challenges. According to federal data, 100% of the students live in poverty.
We got great kids here, we got great parents here, but really, teachers, normally these walls protect them from the outside world.
So there's 923, so yeah, it's right over there. Oh,
Garner says teachers who want to work at Salem Avenue have to understand where their students come from.
They're gonna have bad days just like everyone else. They may not have power on a day. They may not have great weather when they're walking a mile to school. These are things that they have to understand.
Hagerstown is a blue-collar town of about 43,000 people with a higher poverty rate than Baltimore City. And many of the families who live here are dealing with addiction. The city sits at the intersection of Interstates 70 and 81, known as the Heroin Highway.
Javar, welcome to 3rd grade. And
the Blitz gives teachers insight into their students' lives. Knowing what they're coping with at home helps teachers better teach.
I think it has made them more humanistic. I think it's also really, in some weird ways, really helped them push their expectations higher. You know, I'm a firm believer that you can't feel sorry for anyone. Feeling sorry for someone never has made them stronger.
There are roughly 1,400 public schools in Maryland. 98 have 100% poverty, meaning they receive extra federal funding to help low-income students. At Salem Avenue, every student is eligible for free breakfast and lunch, and any extra money goes towards books. The school has placed a strong emphasis on literacy, teaching children to love reading. And it's working. According to the most recent state test scores, 45.4% of students at Salem Avenue are proficient in English, a full point higher than the Maryland average. And in a state where the poorest areas tend to have the lowest rated schools, Salem is proving that doesn't need to be the case. This is the only school with 100% poverty to earn 4 out of 5 stars on the Maryland Report Card, which measures overall performance based on factors including attendance, test scores, and curriculum. Nearly all the other schools in Maryland with 100% poverty earn 1 or 2 stars.
I'm Mrs. Adams.
And I'm Mrs. Yost.
Yes, Mrs. Yost.
My friend Lily loved you as a 3rd grader.
Oh, Lily.
So sweet.
That's awesome.
For Adams and Yost, the Blitz
I heard really great things about her.
is about meeting kids where they are.
I get you in the afternoon for reading and English and writing. Do you like to read? Yeah, I can tell.
Making a connection.
You know,
before they ever enter the classroom.
You don't remember a specific lesson usually. You don't remember a specific test, unless it was really tragic. But you do remember your teachers, you remember your friends, you remember an experience that you had.
It validates what I do every day, what we do every day, because some days are harder than others.
We're so glad we got to see
All right.
you. Thanks for
Here,
hollering
Jackson,
so we
high
can come
five.
over, okay?
We'll be looking for you, okay?
All right, bud.
I'm Chris Pabst. Thanks for watching. Here's another story to watch. Also, if you have a story idea, please send us a message.